talk and breathe. That's why when people laid out in a casket, they ain't moving, ain't no soul there. The soul is gone. And when you leave here, take that last breath, that's when the soul goes. In less than the twinkling of an eye, it's gone. And it's already either in heaven or it's in hell. But the word makes it clear. Let's look at this here and see what it says in Romans. Let's all read that together. That if thou shalt confess with thy mouth the Lord Jesus, and shalt believe in thine heart that God has raised him from the dead, thou shalt be saved. Now, some people say, that's too easy. That's too simple. See, sometimes we think because we have lived wicked lives and done bad things, we got to do something to make up for it. There is nothing you can do to make up for the wrong you've done, for the life you've lived. All you can do is say, forgive me. That's all you can do. So the Bible makes it clear that if you confess, that means you got to open your mouth and say something. It even tells you what to say. Confess means to acknowledge the Lord Jesus. It said, thou shalt believe in thine heart. Now that's the key there. Believing in your heart. There is a world of difference in believing in your head and believing in your heart. Amen. You can stop probably anybody on the street and ask him, do you believe God has a son named Jesus? And they'll tell you yes. In their head, they believe it. They can repeat it. That means it's in their head. But he said you got to believe in your heart. Well, how do you know the difference as to when it's in your head and when it's in your heart? The difference is when it's in your heart, it's going to show up in your life. That's the difference. When you believe Jesus in your heart, you're going to want to do certain things. When you believe it in your heart, you're going to want to hear the word. When you believe it in your heart, you're going to want to do his will. See, when you believe it in your heart, that means it's down on the inside. It's in you, and what's in you, go show come out of you. Jesus made that clear when he said in Matthew 15:19, what did he say? For out of the heart proceed evil thoughts, murders, adulteries, fornications, thefts, false witnesses, blasphemies. Now all those things are actions and activities, but Jesus said they all come out of your heart. See, whatever you do, that's what's in your heart. If somebody is a liar, that's what's in their heart. If somebody is a gambler, that's what's in their heart. Whatever's in your heart, that's what you're going to do. You can't believe in your heart and not show up in your life. I heard folks say, well, I don't have to go to church. I can still be a Christian. If it's in your heart, you're going to want to go to church. There's no way it can be in your heart and you not want to go to church. It's impossible. Because what's in your heart is coming out. Okay, well, I can get the word on TV. There ain't no TV heaven. Amen. Some folks, well, I don't have to go to church. You don't have to, but when it's in your heart, you're going to have a desire to go. Anybody who don't want to come to church, it's not in their heart. And there's nothing you can do to put it there. But what's in your heart? For it says, verse 13 says, for whosoever, come on, read with me, shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved. The word call means to acknowledge God for who he is and to invite him as Lord of your life. If I call you and say, hey, come here. I've called you. That's what it means to call. It means to invite God into your heart as your Lord. It's more than just acknowledging, I know who God is. Anybody can say, I know who God is. Anybody can say, I believe there is a God. Anybody will say, yeah, there is a Jesus. But when it's not in your heart, your actions don't change. Your attitude don't change. But when it's in your heart, you want to hear the word.